It is Sunday of week 18. I've come up to Font Romeo, which is about 1800 meters. I think there's an Olympic training camp for the French Olympic team up here. Paula Radcliffe, Mo Farah have all trained up here. So, in the footsteps of some great runners, albeit I'll be taking a lot slower footsteps than they are. And trying out the Innovate Ultra Pro 2-in-1 vest, I think it's called today. Specifically carrying all the equipment that's required for UTMB today to get practice with that. And I found the Salomon was maybe just a little bit too small. Salmon backpack, that is, especially for carrying the poles. So this is 3 different options, which I quite like the sound of. Aim today is to do about 5 hours. Depending on the weather and the snow conditions, I'm hoping to get up to about 2,900 meters today. So again, it's not going to be fast running at that altitude, but we'll see how far I can get in the time of about 5 hours. And again, just like last week, trying to push on a little bit harder, slightly higher heart rate than my long runs at the start of the training. Just climbing up a ski slope at the moment. Loads of little flowers coming out, really nice. View is amazing. Just a bit hazy, unfortunately. Already up over 2,000 meters. So far, trails have been a lot easier than they have been lower down in the valley where I normally train, which is good, because everyone keeps telling me that the trails in the Alps are a lot easier, less technical in general than the section of the Pyrenees anyway that I'm training on. There's a few ultra runners in the village who have done UTMB, so with my very, very limited French and their far superior English, I've been picking their brains. I can see why people base themselves up here for training. I'm an absolutely shocking wildlife photographer. I've seen squirrels, deer, some marmots. So far, I actually capture 1 out of 3. Need to breathe less heavily, I think. Bonjour. Okay, so I've been able to film a random dog as well, there we go. 2 out of 4 of the wildlife I've spotted. Pretty stunning up here. Trails are pretty easy going as well, lots of rocks, but not too many loose ones or scree. So average speed's the fastest it's ever been since I've been out here and doing a long run. Getting a bit snowy now, so if it turns to ice, whoa, always find a wobbly rock. If it turns to ice, I'll head back down. I don't have the ice axe or the crampons with me today. But at the moment, it seems quite nice and soft. So I'll give it a shot. Made it to the summit. It was a little bit windy up there, so didn't do any bit to camera because of the audio. Now just heading back. So here's a bit of a summary for the week to date. Included on Monday, a Weights Fest walk. Tuesday was a tempo session. Wednesday was a hill climb simulation. Thursday was something a little bit different. Hill sprints, 10 seconds long. Absolutely brutal. There was also a recovery run that day in the morning, so that was a fasted recovery run where I've been working on my running technique to try and improve my efficiency, my running economy. Friday was a complete day off. I've started implementing a complete day of rest, and then Saturday was a tempo session again, and I have done a specific video on tempo runs. I'll put a link to that up there. And then there were 2 strength and conditioning sessions, and that is very much in the strength phase now. So it was 3x5 reps, 3 sets, 5 reps. Struggling to remember. And then I've also introduced just a day where I basically do body maintenance, a bit of stretching, a bit of foam rolling, and just kind of combine that, a few other little exercises to work on balance, stability. It's pretty cool. You can see where I've been. Pyramid Mountain in the middle there, then came down in the valley down to the reservoir along the obvious track, and now just hiking up the ski slope. So to round up the summary of the week, this run will hopefully be in a region of around 31 kilometers, maybe 1900 meters of ascent, which should give me close to 100k for the week. It's a bit shorter than previously, but slightly higher intensity overall across the week. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future content. And I'll see you next time.